Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Ever since Nnamdi Kanu was brought in from Kenya and put under the detention of the Department of State Services, there have been multiple calls from different groups, from different individuals. Some of them are not even of Igbo accent. They have been calling that the Southeast leaders should immediately intervene. Because currently, if you look at the situation of things in the country, you'll be able to witness that everybody is standing with their region. If anything, if you notice in the the northeast of eastern part of Nigeria, leaders, they do not even want the soldiers, to invade that area. The only thing that has made a lot of them, to beg soldiers to come help them is because these guys, the bandits, and also these Fulani headsmen, they have gone extra mile in their activities. And as such, most people were like, hey, you guys should also help Nnamdi Kanu out of this circumstance. But there's a good news right away, as Igbo leaders have decided to take a bold step, and their step is towards meeting with the government. You're going to hear full details of this, and you'll get to know the people who have decided to volunteer set up a committee to help him. But before we give you full details of the news and further analysis, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Alright, according to the news, the Southeast Caucus of the National Assembly has resolved to intervene in the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The caucus resolved to seek political solution over Kanu's matter. To this end, the caucus resolved to set up a committee to interface with the federal government and relevant stakeholders over Kanu's matter. This was part of the resolution reached by the caucus during a meeting held in Abuja at the residence of former Deputy Senate President Ekeremadu. A communique issued at the end of the meeting read partly, "We elaborately discussed the issue of Nnamdi Kanu and resolved to intervene. To this end, we resolved to set up a committee to constructively interface with relevant stakeholders, the federal government and its relevant agencies towards finding a political solution. We will keep Ndibos abreast of development in regards." The caucus also commended IPOB for calling off the Monday sit-at-home order. According to them, they say, noted with delight that IPOB has called off the Monday sit-at-home order and resolved to ensure that nobody uses them as facades to bring ruins on Igbo land. Call on our people to go about their lawful businesses and enjoin our governors and the security agencies to rebuild confidence in our people by not only ensuring the security of their lives and property, but also ensuring that our people feel safe as they undertake their legitimate businesses, the lawmakers added. I mean, this is one of the most exciting news for members of IPOB. You understand? Because this thing has been there for almost 2 months now. Nobody had really spoken to the presidency about it. And now that the lawmakers, who are not just state lawmakers, but this time around they are, members of the National Assembly, they have decided to meet with relevant stakeholders in this regard. I think this is one of the best news for them. And based on what you've heard, this particular action is sequel to the action and the step that has been taken by IPOB leadership themselves. And what did they do? One of the things that made it so profound and shows that IPOB is actually very, mature group of people is when Emma Powerful came out boldly and warned that nobody should continue with the Monday sit-at-home order again because they have cancelled it. But some miscreants, some hoodlums had to, still go around claiming to be enforcer of that sit-at-home. And it has gone an extra mile in tarnishing the image of IPOB. All of a sudden, IPOB was now looked upon as a group of people who do not even care about the lives of people again. Don't forget that this same IPOB set up ESN to help protect the lives and properties of, Ndi Igbos in the southeast. But all of a sudden, this group of people who claim to be enforcers of the sit at home, who will go around burning people's properties and all of that, Emmanuel Powerful came out and said, hey, we have nothing to do with these guys, and we will not hesitate to deal with them if they continue with this negative action. And I mean, that was like a facelift for Ndi Igbos. And like, man, these guys are so responsible, which means they are truly human rights fighters. They are truly human rights agitators. They are just looking for self-determination. They are not involved in destroying lives and properties of the people who are living in Southeast. And I think that's the main reason why they have stepped on. And if you listen to it very well, they said that they are going to meet with relevant stakeholders to discuss it. And they say they will keep the people fully abreast with it. It's something that is worth commending, I tell you. But then we'd like to look at what Nigerians have to say. And this one said, shockingly, it is even Ekeremadu that was beaten in Germany that is fronting this whole thing. This life, no balance. And that is true. It was actually in his house that meeting was held. But however, let bygone be bygone. Since everyone, because they know the importance of Nnamdi Kanu, virtually everything he had said before now is playing out on a daily basis. So there's so much respect for him, you understand? And the next person here says, this is one of the best news I have heard today. I celebrate our leaders. Please, it should not be swept under the carpet and it should not be politicized. Everyone should put their hands to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu get back his full right as a Nigerian. Don't forget, he says he's not a Nigerian. However, another person here says, this is worth celebrating. For the first time, our leaders have decided to wake up. Forget about all those governors in Southeast. Those ones do not really care about us. All what they know is to see how they can realize their political ambitions. And that's absolutely true. Before now, a lot of people were like, it should be the governors that are fronting this thing. They should be the one that should meet the president. I was even shocked during the meeting that they had with, the president when he came visiting Imo State. Something striking there was that even the Johannes Ndibo did not pick up the case of Mazi. I don't know if he did, but thus far, all the details of that meeting, that town hall meeting that was held, where they were granted opportunity to discuss with the president, nobody, I'm not heard from anybody, that they picked up the case of Nnamdi Kanu and deliberated seriously over it, just to show the level of concern that they have. It never happened. And guess what? It's absolutely wrong. No matter what. Nnamdi Kanu, if you check the reason why he's doing this, he's not a bandit. He's not fighting the people. All what he's saying is self-determination for my people because of the level of marginalization that we have suffered thus far and the kind of plan which we have been ejected out of it. And that was why he was doing all that he did. You understand? So, I mean, it's a good thing that the leaders have decided to, stand up tall to prove that this is our son and we must stand with him at a time like this. I would like to leave it. A lot of people have commented, but I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position on the step taken by the Southeast leaders to help out in the case of Nnamdi?